Okay, I think we are live and good to go, but just double checking we have life on YouTube and Twitch. Showing signs of life on Twitch, and we are showing signs of life, I think, on YouTube. I believe so. Yep, there we go. Hey. Alright, golden. Also see the first from Scraggy, and if you are still hanging around, hello, and welcome to the stream, Scraggy, even before I got here. It's wild. Anyway, but all in all, we can go ahead and start things off by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 26 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be taking on the Jungle Cup. Before we get into the battles, just to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, we're currently hanging out at rank 11 with a total of 38 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 55 battles. Our current longest win streak is 7, and our current Stardust gains are just a little over 46,000 Stardust. As of right now, we are still in the midst of Go Battle Thursday, so hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves a good amount of Stardust gains before the clock strikes midnight. But on that note, we'll go ahead and waste no time here. We'll go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards, jump right into the Jungle Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches, we're starting things out with the ever-durable Fortress in the front, who's rocking Bug Bite, Sand Tomb, and Lock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle is Dunsparce, who's rocking Rollout, Drill Run, and Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against somebody. Probably, maybe. Maybe? Are we starting things out with an error finding match? That'd be kind of tragic. Oh yeah, no. Unfortunately, kicking things off with the unfortunate error finding match. Not a great way to start out, but it's okay. Bound to happen eventually. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Exaspada. 001, I believe. Now in Exaspada, starting things out with a Shiny Flex Quagsire. Okay. We'll go ahead and let this go. I think if it's Stone Edge or Aqua Tail, should do actually anything they throw at us is going to be neutral damage. It's going to be Aqua Tail. Okay. I'm going to go for a Sand Tomb here. It's not going to do much in terms of damage, but does lower their defense, so it gives us a little bit of chance to get some extra Bug Bite damage going. Gonna let this go. I think we should still have enough bulk in us to survive a Stone Edge. If it's Stone Edge, there'll be another Aqua Tail. We do manage. I'll opt to let this go too. Okay, not bad. Oh. We do have a chance to fire off another Sand Tomb their way. Do they opt to let it go on the Quagsire, or do they... Nope. Let it go on the Quagsire. Okay. And that next one to deal with is going to be Pelipper, which is we'll go ahead and bring in our Dunsparce. Don't waste no time here and slide some rocks their way. I'm doing a decent amount of wing attacks. I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing a hurricane in our very near future. Gonna call it. It is indeed the Hurricane. And slide some more rocks their way. Do we say goodbye to the Pelipper or say goodbye to the second shield? Second shield it is. Okay. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and use up my final shield here. It's gonna be the Weather Ball. Okay. Ooh, and then swap out for the Noctowl. Okay. Ooh, Shiny Flex Noctowl with the hat. Very dapper. Very cool. So very thankful we opted to save our Dunsparce here because we have all of the rock damage heading towards this Noctowl. We may be saying goodbye to our Dunsparce here, depending on how well we tank a Weather Ball. Also, we did in fact call the Weather Ball. I'll take it. With that, we went ahead and swapped out for our Altaria. We may or may not need to tank out a Hurricane. No, we don't. The Dragon Breath damage is able to clear out the rest of the Pelipper, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, off to a solid start right now. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Duckling Sai. Alright, Duckling Sai, what do you guys? It's going to be the mirror. It's going to be Fortress v Fortress. Alright, I respect it. Ooh, they are going to be a Volt switching Fortress. Ooh, interesting, okay. They definitely have the neutral damage on us here. I'm not sure if we CMP tied or if they beat us to the Rock Tomb, like, outright. Oh no, they just beat us to the Rock Tomb outright. Okay. With that though, they do swap out for a Togetic. We'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Tomb their way. Some decent super effective damage there. But with that, we'll go ahead and swap out for Dunsparce. Also, what helps is that we are able to lower their Togetic's attack by 1 stage, which is really nice. Togetic coming in with the Psy Shock, we're able to handle. Go ahead and let this go as well. I don't believe Togetic knows a fighting type charge move like Togekiss does. Yeah, it looks like it's going all in on Psy Shocks here. Cool with me. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and slide some rocks their way. Clear out the rest of the Togetic. And with that, it's going to be return of the Fortress. I'll check a shield here. We'll try and keep our Dunsparce alive as long as we can. It'll be Sand Tomb. Okay. I think no matter what we throw, it's going to be neutral damage towards this Fortress. On that note, we'll go ahead and keep chucking some, or sliding some rocks their way. Be able to get them deep into the red. We'll take it. Oh, that's swapping things out for a Noctowl. Okay. And swap out for the Fortress. Not sure if... I'm guessing this is Sky Attack, and I'm not sure if it's going to knock us out here. Ooh, not quite, but I don't know if I have enough in. Ooh, might have been able to get to Rock Tomb, but to play it safe, get something off. We're firing off the Sand Tomb, clearing out their last shield, and bringing in Altaria. I think we do come in with even a... I don't know if Noctowl knows any, like, okay, no Shadow Ball. Does hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie, but... Okay, check up our last shield there. Okay, remove the debuff from the Rock Tomb. Fire off a Sky Attack their way. Get them to about the yellow. Here's hoping we survive enough. I'm guessing this may still be Shadow Ball. Let's go be Sky Attack. Gets us deep into the red. Ooh, okay. We are indeed able to get ourselves to the Sky Attack. fire that towards the Noctowl unless it's more durable. I think we should be good. Research tells me we're good, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so off to a solid start here. We're currently 2-0. Let's see if we go for win number 3 here as we go into our next match against Silver King, 922. All right, Silver King, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Clodsire. Okay. Ooh, actually, I probably could have swapped up for Bounce Sparks on that one. I'm not going to lie to you. That probably would have been. That may or may not have been better. And they're firing off the Sky Attack their way. Maybe looking at taking on a Brave Bird from the get-go. I was gonna be Fly. Oof. Fly definitely does still hurt quite a bit, not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely want to check a shield here. Keep our Altaria alive as long as we can. That's gonna be flame charge and Fly. Okay. Interesting. Not risking it for the biscuit with the Brave Bird. I respect it. Checking up my last shield here. I think we can do enough rollouts to be able to clear out the Talonflame before. Oh. Well, not as of right now, because right now we're facing off against an Ampharos. Ampharos know like something like Focus Blast? I might know something like Focus Blast, I'm not sure. Hopefully we can clear it out with the rollouts before. Well, we'll find out what charge move is firing our way next. It'll be Trailblaze, okay. Definitely hurts, don't get me wrong. And bounce a couple things out for the Clodsire. Going for the drill run. Coming back in with the Fortress. Coming in the Stone Edge, not bad. Ooh, before the Incinerate damage locks in, fire off the Rock Tomb, get them out of here. Back at where we started, Clodsire v Fortress. Good news is, I think if anything, Earthquake might do some pretty nasty neutral damage. If they are rocking Earthquake. I'm not sure. Hope they are indeed rocking Earthquake. Fair enough. I don't think I've ever seen a Clodsire that didn't run Earthquake. Is Sludge Bomb, Stone Edge option that people usually opt for? Not 100% sure. I feel like our Earthquake is usually the go-to. And then, was it either Sludge Bomb or Stone Edge is the preferred second, but anyway. But we got win number 3 out here. GG's all around. Oh, and Y5 Fort. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Can we battle? Yeah. If you don't mind, first I'm going to complete. We have 2 more matches left in this set, so if you don't mind, I can complete that. But afterwards, we can do a battle. You already have me added. Okay, perfect. So yeah. So if you give me, let me finish out these last 2 matches, and then we can get a battle going. Yeah. Right now we're currently on a roll in this set. We're currently 3-0. Let's see if we can go for win number 4 here as we go into our next match against Yodozuya-kun. Yes. All right. First matchup is gonna be against a Greninja. Actually, pretty solid start for us there. With that, we're gonna swap up for a Clodsire. Shiny Flex Clodsire, side note. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the introduction of some pretty nasty Stone Edges in our very near future. There it is. the good news is we tank one, so we're good on that end. And I think Poison Sting, I believe it is, isn't doing too much damage against us. Poison Jab? Poison Sting. I think it's Poison Sting. Clodsire. I could be wrong. But anyway. Regardless of that, we're not doing all too much damage ourselves against the Clodsire with our Sky attacks. We gotta be a little bit careful how we play this out. Go ahead and chuck another shield here. It's gonna be another Stone Edge. Not sure how close we are to the next one. Got so caught up on counting Poison Stings or Poison Jabs, I kind of forgot to properly keep track of where Clodsire is at this point. Okay, there's another Stone Edge. Gonna clear out the Altaria. Alright, people, you've done well. With that, coming back in with the Fortress. Coming in with a Sand Tomb, clearing out the rest of the Clodsire. And that next mono game is going to be Drapion. Okay. Probably looking at some pretty nasty neutral damage from Crunch, or even Aqua Tail. Could be Crunch. Good chunk of damage there. Try and lower that damage a little bit with a real quick Rock Tomb. Ooh, in fact, we are able to... Oh, we even bug down the rest of the Drapion. We'll take it. Check up on that shield here. And the Night Slash. Oh, and before we finish out the rest of the match with the Greninja, they've opted to call it a night here, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, used to be Mr. Piano, and you're also Hamza Olivia. There we are. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. And also, hello, and welcome to the stream on YouTube. Poke Nerd Joe, welcome. Hello. Currently starting out the night strong. We're currently at a 4-0. Let's see if we can close out with win number 5 here against Off Meta. Match number 5. Hoping all their picks are indeed off meta. They are starting out with Scrafty. I don't really see that very often. You know what? I respect the Scrafty. Where's Scraggy in chat when you need him? Yeah, taking some neutral damage from Bug Bites. They're able to lower their defensive by a little bit with a real quick Sand Tomb. Well, go ahead and let this one go. We'll see how much damage we're going to take from this next attack. Going to be Upper Hand. Oof. Definitely does give them, a little bit even more of an upper hand because it does lower our defense as well. That though, we'll go ahead and fire off one more Sand Tomb their way. We'll either take out their shield or take out their... Before I even got a chance to finish the comment. With that, swapping things out. It's the Battle of the Altarias, but I've opted to swap out for my Dunsparce. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not sure if Altaria counts as an off-meta option, but you know, I still respect the shiny flex. I like it. That, go ahead and slide some rocks their way. Now we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Keep our Dunsparce alive for a little bit longer. Because we're going to be face to face with the Scrafty again, I'm assuming a few moments. Coming in with their attack. I'm going to check a shield here. That'll be the upper hand. Talk to the hand. Anyway. I don't know why that's the immediate thought I get from Scrafty on that one. Just talk to the hand. Alright, ooh, last one's going to be Drapion. Ooh, it is rocking Ice Fang. That is a little bit concerning, I'm not going to lie to you. their last shield. We're gonna bring back our Altaria. Hopefully we tank. I'm assuming this is gonna be neutral damage. Faust. Interesting. I think that guarantees a debuff of something. I can't remember which one. I think it's attack. I think it's attack. Ooh, I think they got me here. I think the Ice Fangs. A little too much pressure on me on that one. I know, we came close, but unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. But yeah. Agreed. Indeed a big fan of Dunsparce. I don't know why. It's always the main thing that I guess was it I like to throw onto the team. I don't know why. I guess it just fits with my playstyle. I don't know. But yeah. Well, if it helps in terms of, I don't know if people hate Scrafty. I guess it's not as like meta relevant as usual, but I feel like it's still a good spice pick. Plus the person we are going up against was literally named off meta, so you know, I feel like that counts. Anyway, we got ourselves 2120 Stardust, 3 rare candies. I think that was a charge TM too, which is really nice. And we got ourselves our Lucky D. Ayo. Okay, got ourselves the Lucky D. Interesting IV, so I'll transfer you out. And claim the rank rewards, into which case we have made our way up to rank 12. Ayo. There's a 2100 stars as well. Nice. Oh, but yeah, username is hidden by the Groudon. Elumanity 808. So whenever you're ready, you can send out the, if you want to send the battle my way, that'd be cool. If you want me to send your way, just let me know what battle you want. In the meantime, I'll get my stats all set. There we go. Okay, yeah, off to a solid start right now in the Jungle Cup. We're currently 4 wins out of 5. Go kill that blue gym real quick. I'm not going outside. I'm not touching grass. Not this late at night. But we will battle Hamza. Ooh, coming in for some Master League. Okay. I feel it. I like it. I don't know what to walk for Master League, so I'm just gonna chuck whatever I happen to have ready and available. Alright, Hamza, aka Y514, aka Mr. Piano. See what you got. Here we go. And what you rocking? It's gonna be a Palkia. Absolutely intimidating presence, not gonna lie. Ooh, coming in with the Machamp. Ooh, coming in with the bullet punches. Okay. Curious what other moves you're chucking our way. It's gonna be Heavy Slam. Oof. Slam. And welcome to. Okay. I'll stop. Oh, I'm fully charged on. Okay. Going for the moon. Oh, the moon's been blocked. Oh, but we got a debuff. Got Moonblast can debuff. Shoot. We're coming with Fire Blast. Not gonna lie to you, definitely was not expecting that one. Ooh, Kyogre. Shiny Flex too, I think, if I saw correctly. That Kyogre, if I recall correctly, definitely got a big buff with Waterfall this season. So I respect the choice. Respect the Mons. Heavy Slam was indeed heavy. My goodness. But yeah, GG's. Oh, Hamza. There we go. GG's. Well fought. Oh, Pokenerd Joe, can I battle you? Sure. Yeah, we're in a battle moment. Oh, give it one moment. Hamza's running it back. So we'll do a quick run back battle with Hamza, and then afterwards, Pokenerd Joe, if you want to send out a battle invite, then we can get the battle going. And running it back. Ooh, it's the Golden Bird. I don't know what the Golden Bird knows. If I had to be 100% honest with you, it'd be very advantageous for them. Let's see what they're hitting me with. Gonna be close combat. Ow. Ooh, we are actually within range to be able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Sirfetch'd. Next up is gonna be Vikavolt. Spicy. Also Shiny Flex, I respect that. Coming in with the Sky attack. There's some good neutral damage in there. I'll take it. I'll have to say goodbye to my Altaria here. What are you hanging with? It's gonna be the Discharge. Oof. Alright, people, you've done well. And with that, coming in with the Firebird. Ooh, anything got with Nidoking. One thing I gotta give credit for it. So this is a full-on, was it a full-on Shiny Flex team? Oh, it's gonna be Mega Horn. Okay. Flying in. Dive, 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 dive. Respect the flying, the finey sheks. What? The Shiny Flex. Yeah, well fought again. Keep saying Y514 for it, but Hamza. Well fought once again, Hamza. GG's, GG's. Oh, and Emin the Blader, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. It has been quite a while since I've seen your username, but hello, welcome. Doing pretty good, getting close to the weekend. You know, I got one more day of work in general, so you know, we still gotta deal with that. But otherwise, yeah, doing pretty good. Hope everything's going well for you as well, Emin the Blader, as we fight off against. I'm guessing this is you, Pokenerd Joe. By the way, we're fighting against I Love Sceptiles. Was that 6-7? Out there. Anyway. I specifically remember your username because I feel like I remember you inviting me to a Mega Sceptile raid when during the Kalos tour. And the only reason... because I think you're the only one who ever actually sent me a Mega Sceptile raid invite throughout that weekend, so I'm like, oh, of course I get a Mega Sceptile invite from I Love Sceptile. I respect it, honestly. Anyway, starting things out with a Charizard. I just love Charizard. Gotta respect the Zard. Finally, nothing. Potato. Let's see if I'm going to regret this. Whew. That's not gonna lie. Ooh, superpower. Ooh, going Hail Mary on a superpower. I respect it. What does... I don't think Dragonite knows anything that could super hurt us. Yeah, superpower will fine. It's resisted, but we're going for it. Ooh, still going in for that damage. Knife Deer holding its own out here. But yeah. Well fought on that one, Pokemon Joe, if that was you. Or at least I love Sceptile. Kind of bummed I didn't actually get to see a Sceptile. But anyway, GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, surprise match from Dane or Scraggy. Alright, I'm down. Let's do it. Frames dropped a little bit. Ooh, Scraggy. Apparently my stream can't handle Scraggy. Uh-oh. Okay. Not Scraggy. Have I been calling Scrafty Scraggy this whole time? That's my B. I'm used to the username. I'm used to the username. I'm not used to actually calling out Scrafty. Whoops. Scrafty probably heard me on this. Scrafty will remember that. Ooh, bringing in the Crossle. Pokemon Joe's swearing vengeance. I'm a little bit concerned, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how much damage am I taking. Gonna be a rocker wrecker. I just realized, is this a Jungle Cup team or is this like a... Are we just doing open? I can't tell if I'm actually doing... If I'm still following the rules of open with Jellicent. I'm not sure if Jellicent's legal in this cup. Forgot to ask if we're actually doing a Jungle Cup match or if we're doing Open Great. I just kind of defaulted to Open Great. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's let that go. Aqua Tail. Okay, this one the punch. It's quite a bit, but we're still kicking. We're still kicking with the fire chicken. I guess it's more of a fire hawk, really. Anywho, flying on in, firing the brave bird. But yeah. Oh, Scolipede got an Aqua Tail buff. Oh, that's legit. Oh, Scolipede? That's a new move for Scolipede? I didn't actually realize that. That's cool. Yeah, GG's Scraggy. I hope that was... If this was supposed to be a Jungle Cup match, I'm not sure if Jellicent was legal on that one, so... You may have claimed victory if I may have been disqualified on that, but otherwise, yeah. Dope. Well fought though. GG's. Oh, and Em and the Blader Connect. Have we not added before? I feel like I'm surprised we haven't. I feel like we would have. But yeah. I guess now's the time for me to drop my Was it my friend code in the chat? And also, Ghana Potty, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Taking some time. Yeah, hope everything's going well. I'll go ahead and pin our friend code in the chat. Yeah, and I guess afterwards we'll once M and the Blader adds. Ooh, feeling ready for the super spicy team. Looking forward. But in the meantime, Hamza is looking to run it back once again, so we'll go ahead and ooh, coming in with the Lucario. No Shadow Ball. Thunder Punch. Upper Hand. Maybe Close Combat? Shadow Ball? Got a decent arsenal. Power Punch? Anything I'm particularly worried about? We'll find out in a minute. It's gonna be Shadow Ball. Okay. Gonna make that good neutral damage. Oof. Come fly with me. Ooh, that's what it's gonna be. Ooh. Oh, Naganadel. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I did not know Naganadel was part dragon. Can tell how little I know of the Ultra Beasts. I could definitely see the poison inspiration off of that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, dragon. I wasn't ready for it to be dragon. That's what I'm doing. It's gonna be Gyarados. With the buffed waterfall. Okay, coming in with Shadow Ball, and we'll get you into the red. I'm gonna regret this decision. Let's see, so the Outrage. Oh, that's outrageous. Ooh, coming back in with the Naganadel. Not gonna lie, Naganadel is actually a pretty intimidating presence. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah. Well fought once again. Was it Hamza? I don't know, I can't remember like the first part of your name, but I think it was Hamza. Hamza, yes, okay. But yeah, GG's. Then real quick. Oh, hang on. We got a request from... And do a quick battle with Chaitanya, then I'll add you, Emin, and then we'll do battle. And then I think when we fight in Pogo, I beat you most of the time in Great League, beat me in Master League, and Ultra League, we're about even. I can see that, Pokenerd Joe. That sounds about right. But yeah, I think you got the meta down for Great League much more than I do. It's kind of unfortunate that and that's, if anything, that's the place that I need the most practice in Great League, especially because that's where regionals and stuff take place. So I always appreciate the practice in Great League. But yeah. And we meet our match against each other in Ultra League. I can agree to that. Yeah, I feel like right now I just have Master League. I feel like I just have everything stacked from like various events and stuff like that. Oh, you're also doing Great League? Alright. Also, apparently I'm expecting some pretty intense spice, shadow spice. On that note, Chaitanya, are you still if you're on stream still right now, are you still choosing your team, or has the game kind of, are we lagged out? So I just want to confirm. If you're still choosing your team, then take your time. But I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure I'm not just kind of 80 Great League Shadows. That's nuts. Start your own like Team Go Rocket. Start your own Team Rocket organization with all that. My goodness. It's like I am the boss of Team Rocket now. I don't know how many Great League Shadows I have. I feel like my collection is slowly but surely growing. Yeah. Oddly enough, I feel like I don't tend to use Shadows all too often. I don't know why. Yes, future Giovanni, Rio. Once you hit 100 Great League Shadow Pokemon, if I can make a request to changing your username to Evan Rocket CEO. Or future Giovanni. Actually, are you future Giovanni if you have 100 Great League Shadow Pokemon? I feel like you're just Giovanni at that point. Giovanni 2. Although if you commit to the Giovanni bit, you need to start every match with a Shadow Persian. Anyway. That feels like a challenge in and of itself. Can we make Shadow Persian heavy in the meta? Anyway, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if Chaitanya or I think it's Ganapati, if they're still here. I think we might be stuck in a lag moment. So apologies. I'm gonna exit out of this match. And I'll go ahead and accept Emin. Accept your friend request. Friend request has been accepted. So whenever you're good to go, you get some. You can see what kind of spice the future leader of Team Go Rocket has to offer. On a side note, there's a Shellos near me. Hey. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what you got, Edmund. And then I think after this match, we should probably continue on with our Jungle Cup matches. It is still Thursday for me for the next hour and 45 minutes, so I'm going to try and get some Stardust games out of this. But anyway. Ooh, starting things out with a Shadow Dragonite. Ooh. Battle of the Shadows out here. That Dragon Breath damage do be adding up, I'm not gonna lie to you. Going with the Thunder. Okay. Let's see what you choose to respond to this. Okay, makes sense. Ooh, 1 HP in a dream right now. Pretty sure I'll knock that. Okay, so I'm up a Mon barely, but I am down a shield. Next up is Pidgeot. Okay. I like Pidgeot. Pidgeot's cool. How much damage are we looking to tank from this? That's the real question. The air cutter. Ooh. With the attack buff. Okay, is your next one also gonna be a flying type? Oh no, it's gonna be Mighty Anna. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know how this one might end. I think you might actually have me here. Depends on how durable I am in this moment. Believe in the ghost jelly. Ooh. Oh, we don't have enough in us to be able to get to... Yeah, nope. Ah. Dark type, my only weakness. Anyway. That's fair. An unfortunate end matchup for me on that one. But credit where credit is due. Some scary stuff. But yeah, well fought, Emin. GG's. GG's. Yeah. In any event, on that note, I appreciate all the battles that we were able to do throughout that time. And if anyone wants to do any more battles, we can probably get a couple more sets in, I think, after this next set. But just because we're... yeah, we'll go ahead and jump back into some Jungle Cup battles here. Wasn't expecting the 2-shield ult. Yeah... 2-shield ult might have been probably where my downfall is. I think I got a little too trigger happy with the shields in the front. But yeah. I don't know. I had full confidence in Altaria, I guess, to carry me through. But yeah. In any event, I think the next thing that probably will come out... Oh, actually no, yeah. Jellison pretty much has no play against... Well, barely play against Mighty Anna. Virtually no play, I think, against Pidgeot. Because of my Ghost type. Well, or maybe better chance against Pidgeot. Because I have Surf. But yeah. But yeah, no, Dragonite's fast. Coming in with that 1 HP and a dream, pretty much, with the end result of that one. But yeah. Yeah, I think the back lineup for Jellison was too nasty. But yeah, I think you would have had me regardless. One part, ABA weak to Bash G, but super power hubs. No, that's fair. It is Bashardon though, so you know it's... Bashardon's always a slog to get through. But yeah, I respect the comp. I respect the spice. Solid stuff. But yeah, GG's once again. But on that note, we'll go ahead and jump back into some great Jungle Cup battles. And to introduce the team once again that we'll be using for these matches, we're kicking things off with Fortress in the front, who's rocking Bug Bite, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Dunsparce, who is rocking Rollout, Drill Run, and a Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. This is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it and see how we do for match number 1 of set number 2. Yeah. And match number 1 of the set is going to be against Saint Hellfire 85. Alright, Saint Hellfire, we're starting things out with a Swampert. OG, absolutely. We've got to respect the Swampert pull. Swampert's always a solid mon. Fell off a little bit in recent years, but still puts the work in. Still hits like a truck with a Hydro Cannon, my goodness. Anyway, coming in with the Sand Tube, able to clear out shield number 1. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, go ahead and check a shield here. I'm not sure. I don't think they're double charged on Hydro Cannon yet. On that note, we'll go ahead and fire off another sand tomb their way while either do good neutral damage or take out their second shield. Okay, putting all their faith in on Swampert. I respect it. Kind of how we played with Altaria earlier. But anyway, that's going to be another Hydro Cannon. We say goodbye to our Fortress there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. I can see why they're trying to keep, or especially trying to get rid of Fortress, because now they're coming in with the Cradley. Okay. It might be double charging Nocturne. I'm not 100% sure. Not taking the chance, going for another Sky Attack. Clearing out the Shadow Cradley. And they're coming back in with Swampert, or is it going to be Mon number 3? Mon number 3 in the form of Piloswine. Ooh, Piloswine's a rough matchup. Either way, we're doing neutral damage to the Piloswine. Shadow Piloswine, side note. Oh, so this is going to hit like a truck. Gonna be Icicle Spear. Okay. Ooh, coming in with the Swampert, catching the Drill Run. Respect it. Ooh, that might not have been the best time to switch. Oh, they were double charged on Icicle Spear anyway. We would have lost that one regardless. But yeah, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay. Oh, and on that note, Pizza Burger 8787. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. But yeah. Hope you're doing well. Doing pretty good. Had a little bit of a rough start on this set, but you know, got outplayed on that one. I can't argue against that. But yeah. But otherwise, pretty good night so far. Yeah. Got a good first set for the night. Got some battles in with some people in chat. Always nice. You know. Also chatting throughout. Always appreciate it as well. But yeah, hope everything's going well for you as well, Pizza Burger. But yeah, in any event, we'll go ahead and see if we can bounce back here as we go into match number 2 against One Mad Dad X. All right, One Mad Dad starting things out with a Corviknight. Okay. Oh, interesting, swapping things out already automatically for the Piloswine. One thing's for sure, I definitely do not want to swap in Altaria in this particular moment. Thank you very much. I wonder if they're expecting me to have Volt Switch on my Fortress. Hence the automatic swap out, but jokes but surprise, we're rocking the Bug Bites. I'm gonna chuck a shield here. And Bug Bite down the rest of Piloswine? Yes, we can. Coming back in with Corviknight. Nope, they're coming in with Trevenant. Okay. That is interesting. Then we'll go ahead and let this go. We'll say goodbye to our fortress here. Or not, just kidding. Oh, swap it back in for the Corviknight. Okay. Going with the Sand Tomb. We'll bring in Dunsparce. Hope for the neutral damage with our rock slides. I would probably could have brought in Altaria to resist the sand attacks and yeah, hope we don't take too much damage from the air cutters and whatnot, but in any event, the Dunsparce is here, ready to chuck some rocks their way, or slide some rocks their way, I should say. The sand in my eyes. It's a good thing Dunsparce looks like it perpetually keeps his eyes closed, because that's a lot of sand in the eyes. Go ahead and let this go. It could be payback. Oh no, it's gonna be air cutter. Okay. Okay, coming back in with the Trevenant. Slide some more rocks their way. Clear out the Trevenant. I'll go ahead and let my oh, my Dunsparce refuses to go down. Dunsparce refuses to die. I'm gonna let this go. I think even if it is payback, we should be able to survive it okay. It's gonna be air cutter. Okay, but before we do a battle of resisted fast moves, we have opted to call it a night here, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are currently all tied up here. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we go into our next match against Broly. Already concerning. 251. Alright, Broly, what you got? First round's gonna be a Talon Flame. That is an immediate nope right on out of there. I don't want to deal with anything regarding your Incinerates. Thank you very much. But anyway, we're getting good damage in with the rollouts. We're going to slide some rocks their way, clear out shield number 1. You have opted to swap out here for their own Dunsparce. Okay. Dealing with the Dunsparce mirror. Let's go do the drill run. Let's move deep into the yellow. Ooh, we're already charged up for another charge move. I didn't think they were already there. Clearly I'm not paying close enough attention. Clearly I'm not paying close enough attention to the rollouts. Trying to drill on their way, get them deep into the red. They're gonna hit me with a rock slide, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna hit me with a rock slide. Alright, we'll let this go. We'll let them hit us with that. Oh, it's gonna be drill run. Okay. You know what? No, we'll take it. I'm okay with this. Like, oh, I'm actually okay with this. I'm not sure if I'm okay with the Dray Gouge, but I'm okay with I think they're double charged already, so we might just let this one go. It's gonna be Aqua Tail. Oh, okay. Could be Outrage or something at this point. No, it's gonna be another Aqua Tail. Dang, double call. Okay, we'll take it. Keeping the dream alive. Okay, not that alive. Okay. Whoop. Oh, hanging on by 1 HP in a dream. Oh, bringing back the Dunsparce. Got the rocks ready to slide. I'm glad I remembered that we actually had rock slide charge, because my goodness. And we're able to slide that Talonflame right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting to to call 2 Aqua Tails on that one. Thought for sure we would have lost Altaria at the end of that, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Anyway, we're back in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we get win number 3 here against Reg Handalipli. Pretty sure I butchered that somewhere, but anyway, for match number 3 or 4, match number 4. Okay, starting things out, it's gonna be our match against the Altaria. Main thing to look out for with Altaria is that it does know Flamethrower, and if I remember Flamethrower correctly, it pretty much burns through the entirety of my fortress. Okay, so they did bait out the shield with the sky attack. Fair enough. I need the risk going into it. Let's say goodbye to my fortress here. Study the Flamethrower, knocks out the rest of the fortress. RIP, buddy, you've done well. I think with that, I'm going to come in with our own Altaria here. We are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of their Altaria. Next one we're facing off against is going to be the Piloswine. And with our own Flamethrower, actually able to get them well into the red. That last one give it is going to be Clodsire. Okay. We're not going to be able to do too much damage to it outright, but we do have Drolan, so at the very least we'll get some good Poxart damage in. At least in terms of fast move pressure, Clodsire is not exactly the... Was it? Not exactly known for its fast move pressure. This gets some pretty heavy hitting charge moves pretty quickly though, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. Okay. Shield, going for the Stone Edge. Got a double dose of Drill Run at the ready. Going for another Drill Run. Maybe the swap out for, well, the swap out to Altaria is a little risky. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially because it's a Stone Edge. I think Piloswine already has its charge move, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, the switch out probably wasn't the best move on my end. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, it is what it is. Thought I had enough time to be able to Dragon Breath them down from there, but yeah, unfortunately that didn't quite play out on that one. But yeah, RIP's there, but none of those GG's all around. Oh, and on the note, Cyram G and Guapieto. I apologize if I butchered your name on that one, but hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. Sorry, I was busy with the exams and cousins marriage. You know what? That's perfectly fine. You know what? That's if there's any top 2 excuses, if there's any proper excuses to miss out on streams, I feel like any excuse is okay to miss out on streams. But if there is a top 2, if there was a top, I feel like exam/work and any major like family events like a cousin's marriage, I think those qualify as proper excuses to miss out on a stream. So you're perfectly fine. Hope your exams went well, and I hope the marriage went well. You know, the wedding. There's the word I'm looking for. I hope the marriage is going well, and I hope the wedding went was really good as well. And yeah, I think overall, this might be forgetting the word wedding for like one hot minute. Day's been going pretty good. We're hanging out in the middle right now with with our current set. Yeah, hope everything's going well for you as well. And sorry, I saw some messages from Guapieto. Don't mean to muller, but I think I might be playing against a lag switcher. I might be having a glitch. Been waiting for 15 minutes for my victory bell to come out with a huge lead, and I've just been waiting. Here, lag switcher is prevalent in this game. This 4-0 lead, I can't be losing that. It does happen, unfortunately. Because bro's been almost I think 20 minutes. Unfortunately this app is this game is not exactly the greatest in terms of performance, whether or not it's on purpose or the game just generally is having a rough time. That's anyone's. I mean, I think some people exploit, but I think there's like a thing with like airplane mode that was coming from like a while ago. I can't remember if it's still a thing, but yeah, unfortunately, it could also be just like general like Wi-Fi or connection issues. So yeah, unfortunately, especially if you've been waiting for like 15 minutes, I think that one's yeah, my Wi-Fi, I know that for sure. My Wi-Fi is goated. Yeah, it could be they might have dropped a connection on their end, which unfortunately kind of, I think no matter what, if someone drops on either side, I think the match gets frozen, I think. Yeah, I think sometimes that's a situation where I think or it could just be the game itself lost connection at some point in time. Honestly, this game has a kind of a problem with connection issues, whether or not it's off of good Wi-Fi or if it's off of phone connection. It's pretty rough. I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna lie. It's it tends to happen fairly often, but yeah, apologies, it had to happen on a 4-0, but yeah, unfortunately this game could definitely use some more optimization in a lot of areas, but anyway. But yeah, let's start the PvP. We can jump right back into it. Apologies on the tangent. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't run into any connection issues now that we keep talking about it. But again, with this game, man, you never know. Cheaters do be out there too, finding ways to exploit. Pretty wild. Oh, Jellison is actually not available for this cup, so if this was Scraggy, if this was a match previously for Jungle Cup, then yeah, I think you get it because I disqualified with Jellison. But anyway. But yeah. Oh, what exactly makes this cup jungle? I'm not 100% sure. I guess because bugs and grass and flying. And I guess poison, because poison is bugs, and ground is there, and storms happen, I guess, in the jungle, so lightning, and it gets dark in the jungle, and normal types. Yeah, I don't know what went into the exact mindset of the specific type eligibilities for this cup, but anyway. Ganapati, we can battle after. We have one more match in this set, so let me finish that out first, and then we can do a battle. And Spectra Killer, hello, and welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome. I'm not 100% sure what you mean specifically by full IV. I think the team that I have is very... I think it's more optimal with PvP IVs. So they're not like 4-star, like 100% IV Pokemon, but I think they're pretty close. They're pretty high up in the PvP rankings. But we can take a look at that in a moment. Because first and foremost, we're currently all tied up here with 2 wins and 2 losses. So let's see if we get ourselves one more win here as we race Mr. Javi GTZ for our final match. And we're off to a little bit of a rough start here as we're up against a Talonflame. Go ahead and nope on out of that. Bring in our Dunsparce. Going all in on that rock damage. Go ahead and fire off the rock side there. Clear out shield number 1. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, check a shield here in case they're going straight for a Brave Bird and dip. Is going to be a Flame Charge. Okay. So they're going for a Flame Charge and dip. Dipping right on out for the Swampert. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to swap to Fortress in time, I don't think. No, I can. Go swap out for Fortress, mostly because I'm pretty sure I definitely don't want Fortress to be dealing with Talonflame later. So we get our chip shot damage with all of our bug bites towards Swampert here. And hopefully we survive enough mud shots and this Hydro Cannon to be able to get to at least Sand Tomb before my demise. Ah, not quite. Okay. Dealing with that, we'll say goodbye to our Fortress here. Can I get enough rock? I don't know if I'm gonna get enough rollout damage. I'm not gonna get enough rollout damage. That's on me. I thought I could be able. I thought I had enough power and rollout to be able to get them to knock them out before the next Hydro Cannon, but the resistance is too high. Did get another Incinerate, and so I'm guessing they have enough for another charge move. Do take out their last shield, which is nice, but we will be saying goodbye to our Dunsparce here, so it's going to be a full... it's going to be a 1v3 with our... Oh, shoot! Oh, wait, no! 1 HP in a dream on the Dunsparce gives us an opportunity to clear out the Talonflame. Dunsparce hanging on for dear life. Oh no, but we are up against an Abomasnow for our final matchup, which is just... That is just unfortunate. That is just extra unfortunate on that one. All hopes got dashed the minute the ice typing appeared. That was pretty much... It was pretty much game over after that one. So, yeah, an unfortunate way to end on that. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Dunsparce held on as much as it could, but yeah, unfortunately that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, we did the best we could, but yeah. In any event, we can still claim the 2120 Stardust and ourselves a Silver Pineapple Berry, so we'll definitely take that. Also, I just realized it's Master League right now, so no matter what, we get the 4-time Stardust gain, so I don't have to worry about capitalizing on Go Battle Week, Go Battle Day. Unless I want to do the full 10 sets, but I don't think we're doing 10 sets or we're doing 8 more sets in an hour and 15 minutes. You could certainly try, but in the meantime, though, I believe, Chaitanya sending out the battle. Do the full sets. Yeah, we can try the full sets. But before that, we'll get our battle in against Chaitanya. Let's see what you got. Ooh, and we can actually jump into the battle this time. Hey. Alright, starting things out with a Corviknight. Okay. Corviknight's cool. Swapping out for Malamar. I respect it. Good neutral play. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh shoot. But yeah, I know the strat, especially around this this period in the rankings, is to tank as much as I can before we get into, was it like 16, 17 or something like that? But I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of going of purposely tanking. Very much on that gotta try my best throughout mentality. Ooh, next one's gonna be Dunsparce. Okay. Bringing in the jelly. And shout out Impachia. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Apologies if I butchered your name. Well, I'm Pradisha. That's right. That's right. It's I'm Pradisha. Got you. But yeah, congratulations on the Shining Glaring Articuno. Nice, nice. That one's always cool. It's a good shiny flex. Oh yeah, after this, was it Scraggy, we can do a real quick Unova only battle. I don't know what I have specifically that's ready for a Unova only battle. I'm not gonna lie to you. The air cutter, okay. Ooh. From the air cutter. Coming with fly. Flying in again. Bringing in the jelly. Dunsparce hanging on for dear life. But this is what it's like to be on the other end of the bulk that is Dunsparce. Whew. Dunsparce out here giving me trouble, but GG's, Titania. Well fought. GG's, GG's. I'm doing a Unova only battle in Ultra League. Ooh. Alright. I'm down for a quick match. Ooh, what do I have that's Unova? Why is my Genesect a Dragonite? There we go. What was happening there? I don't really have much of anything, actually. I guess I'll just go with what I got, what's like built up, like what's actually probably built up of here. Dunsparce is ugly. Hey, Dunsparce of the Passion, get out. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. I'm gonna be real with you though. We tend to use Dunsparce a lot, so if you're not a big fan of Dunsparce, you're gonna be seeing Dunsparce kind of a lot. Just a heads up. And also Trainer Thomas, hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Right now witnessing a Unova only battle in Ultra League. How well do I handle foul play? Could be better. Could be better. I mean, could be worse, but could be better. Facing off against the Scolipede. The X-Scissor. Woof. That's a lot of damage. Anyway. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Vanillux. Hitting me with a 2-scoop ice cream. Straight off the bat. My goodness. Some kicks in. Ah. Ooh, the ice damage though. The ice damage is gonna add up. I can feel it. I can feel it in Verizian's bones. Oh, it's a shiny flex ice cream. That's cool. Yeah, literally. Anyway. Whew. Vanillux pairing into Virizion kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, well fought. It's only very quickly clicked into my head why you went with Unova only mons considering Scrafty. I don't know how that didn't click in my head until I actually saw it in the battle. But yeah. Well fought, Scraggy. GG's. GG's. Oh, and I see one more battle request from Chaitanya. I'll go one more battle, Chaitanya, and then I'm gonna go get another set of battles in Jungle Cup. Talonflame good for Ultra League? I feel like it has a good place in Ultra League. I feel like it has a place. It's not as great as it is, I think, in Great League, but I feel like it can catch some wins. Lost a connection for a second there. Fighting for my life with this connection right now. Oh, side note, appreciate the shiny flex Quagsire. That's cool. Are we looking at a Stone Edge? We are indeed looking at a Stone Edge. Oof. Stone Edge is rough, man. Oh, beating on with the Aqua Tail. Fair enough. Right down again. Hey. And we are down a shield, but we are up a mon. We have a decent amount of good amount of energy to our name. Try and use that to our advantage. Coming in with the Aqua Tail. Does Aqua Tail one-shot us? Well, we'll find out. Not quite. Definitely hurts though. Definitely hits like a truck. My goodness. Okay, swapping out for the Corviknight. Oops. Saying goodbye to our Talonflame here. Alright, people, you've done well. Ooh, the attack this is a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Are we looking at a payback in our near future? Oh, another air cutter. Okay. Caught in the hex. Feeling a little too much hex in my life. Surfing on in against the Drapion. And And surfing on in against the Corviknight. Whew. Keeping the pressure going on that one. My goodness. Yeah. GG's, Titania. GG's. Whew. JP always, Shadow JP always coming in with the pressure. My goodness. But yeah, well done. Well fought. And Pradisha, I'm using Feraligatr, Skeledirge, and Ampharos for Ultra League. Honestly, I feel like this is a solid combo. Feraligatr always having that pressure with the good pressure with the Shadow Claw, but the energy generation is real. And Hydro Cannon, absolute menace. Skeledirge always has a soft spot in my heart because I'm a fire starter kind of guy. And I feel like Skeledirge shines the most in Ultra League. And Ampharos coming in with that Volt Switch pressure. I'm guessing Brutal Swing. Maybe Trailblaze. Solid. On Jarrell172. Hello. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome. Also, I realized my camera zoomed out at some random point in time. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Is Restream bot a human or a person? Anyway, sorry. So Restream bot itself is a bot, but what it does is we're actually simulcasting, we're simulstreaming between, simulcasting between YouTube and Twitch. So the Restream bot is pulling, in your case, since you're watching on Twitch, it's pulling the chat from YouTube into Twitch, and it's actually doing the same, like vice versa. So right now, your chat messages are popping in YouTube via the Restream bot on YouTube. So yeah, it's all coming in as Restream bot. I don't know if I have any proper control on actually making it look like it's actually coming from the user just by itself, but the messages are coming from people. For anyone wondering what in the world keeps going on with this Restream bot, the messages are from people. It's just from a different platform. Yeah. Either YouTube or Twitch, depending on which one you're watching from. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with Restream bot. But yeah. It's Brutal Swing and Trailblaze. It's a threat, man. That's heavy stuff, man. Yeah, man. Ampharos puts in the pressure. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's crazy. But yeah. Speaking of putting on pressure, let's go ahead and keep on keeping on with our battles. We're gonna jump back into the Basic Wars into the Jungle Cup and see how we do. This bot can't answer the Twitch questions. The bot itself, no, because the bot it's literally just a messenger sending people's messages. That's literally all it does. That's all the bot does, Jarrell. That's all the bot does. Like the one that just came in on chat is a message from I'm Pradisha Adya. Yes. It's just the messenger. Restream bot's just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. The messenger is not here to answer questions. It doesn't do that. It's just here to send out. It's just here to... all it is here is to relay the messages between Twitch and YouTube. That's all it does. As far as I'm aware. I don't know. If it starts spitting out its own messages, I'm probably going to need to like throw my computer into the fire or something, because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. Anyway. Gonna need to delete all my accounts and everything, because apparently Restream went sentient. I don't know. But before Restream takes over, I'm to kind of introduce the team once again that we'll be using for the Jungle Cup battles. We're kicking things off with Fortress in the front, who's rocking Bug Bite, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging on the middle, we have Dunsparce, who's rocking Rollout, Drill Run, and a Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. So the squad's all set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Triss the Eagle. Alright, Triss, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Dunsparce. Ooh, coming in with that good old-fashioned neutral damage. With the rollouts. With the rock slides, the drill runs. Pretty sure Dunsparce usually doesn't use anything else other than that. Okay, go ahead and let this next one go. It's gonna be drill run. We handle. Okay, going for another sand tomb. Sand tomb, yeah. Okay, go ahead and let this next one go. I think it's gonna get us deep into the red, but we should survive. That we are able to bug bite down the rest of the Dunsparce. What that next one deal with is going to be Togekiss. Ooh, can I get to the Sand Tomb in time? Ah, not quite. Togekiss is going to be interesting because Togekiss knows Aura Sphere. Can I survive one Aura Sphere? Am I going to regret trying to tank an Aura Sphere? I may come to regret that. I'm not going to lie to you, I may come to regret that. We'll see. We'll see as this match plays out. And we can go ahead and start sliding some rocks their way, clearing out their shields. Okay, no, I'm not taking any chances with any of the charge moves. Togekiss throws our way, so we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Okay, sliding some more rocks their way. Ooh, clearing out the rest of the Togekiss. And with that, last one is going to be Quagsire. Oh, Shadow Quagsire. Oh, my bad. Okay. Even if the Stone Edge is going to get us deep into the yellow, so we should be fine. Plus, we're resisting their mud shots right now, so we're okay there. And with the Sky Attack, clearing out their last shield. I think this is too early for Stone Edge, but I'm going to check a shield just in case it is. It'll be Aqua Tail. Okay. I think we can get to the Sky Attack before the next Stone Edge. Yeah, there we go. Fine Sky Attack, and then deep into the red. We'll see if we can catch. We can! Catching what could potentially be a Stone Edge here. That's Aqua Tail, okay. We are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Quagsire and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. I got rank 35 Altaria. Should I build? Not get rid of it. How dare you, Legend? Also, Legend. T97, hello, welcome to the stream on Twitch, welcome. But nah, keep the Altaria, build the Altaria, please build the Altaria. Hey man, Altaria's popping off, man. I believe in Altaria. I may be biased because I really like Altaria. It's an OG, one of the favorites from many a while ago, but I think Altaria has regained itself as a pretty formidable staple in Great League. Transfer to the Professor to make him happy. No, screw the Professor. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The heart's in the right place, but no. Professor can get another Altaria. Anyway, should I build Altaria first or Azumarill? Ooh, the age-old question. I feel like Altaria for this season, Azumarill for life. Because for whatever reason, no matter the season, no matter what nerfs, buffs, what have you, Azumarill remains a pillar from day one and refuses to budge. The bulk blue egg bunny is a forever investment, but it's a very expensive investment. Altaria is technically also expensive candy-wise because you need the 400. Yes, founding fathers, so real. But yeah. Also, hello, and welcome to the stream, Andre. Welcome. But yeah. Personally, if you already have Altaria evolved, I feel like that's the good one to start with, because once it's evolved, I feel like it's definitely a lot cheaper to build up than Azumarill. But I definitely keep Azumarill on radar because that feels like it has been, and well, I don't know about forever, but Azumarill is always gonna have some kind of presence, or has always had some kind of presence in the Great League meta, and I can't imagine that changing anytime soon unless they do drastic changes to Azumarill. So yes, Azumarill will forever be MVP. I mean, on the note, of course, it has its own, like counters and whatnot, and it's not. It may not be always like heavily prevalent in the meta, but I feel like it's always a solid mon just to have. Because when it lines up just right, Azumarill hits, man. Also nightmarishly bulky, so that gives it points. But yeah. If anyone else has any thoughts to it, always feel free to chime in. But for me, personally, I would build Altaria first because I feel like right now it's pretty strong in the meta as of right now. It's a good time to capitalize while it's here. Plus, it's relatively cheap once you have it already evolved. Whereas Azumarill, that's good end game anchor to your teams for the foreseeable future. That's your long-term investment. That's your stable investment right there. Altaria is your short-term games. Azumarill is your long haul. Hopefully I didn't jinx Azumarill's presence in the meta moving forward. Anyway. But yeah. On the note of, Altaria's performance, right now we're currently 1-0 in this set. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go against ES Arms 338460. I might have forgotten a number, I'm not sure. For our next match. And first matchup is going to be up against a Galarian Stunfisk. Okay. Galarian Stunfisk is interesting. Earthquake's probably going to hurt quite a bit, if anything. Rock Slide also does a decent amount of damage, I'm not going to lie. Otherwise, we're hanging in there. Pretty much everything that I have for Galarian Stunfisk is resisted, so might as well go with the wand that resists Galarian Stunfisk as well. At least it only takes neutral damage, and is also pretty bulky, so keep with the faith of Fortress. Keeping alive from the Earthquake. Coming in with another Sand Tomb. Get them deep into the red. Say goodbye to my fortress there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. We'll go Dunsparce. Oh, swapping in for Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres is interesting. Shiny Flex Galarian Moltres. Oh, actually, no, the Galarian Stunfisk is also. Is this a full Galarian team, actually? If their last mon is not a Galar Pokemon who's also a Shiny Flex, I'm going to be severely disappointed. I don't know if I can farm down from here. I'm not sure if haven't been properly keeping track, so just to make sure I keep my Dunsparce alive. Oh, okay. Okay, we wouldn't have been. Oh, we might have been able to. There's gonna be another fly. I think that. Oh, last one could be Guzzler. It is a Shiny Flex, so we still got that. Not quite Galar, one generation earlier. But still cool. Still cool. I could be rocking Dragon Claw, maybe? That I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what it tries to hit us with. That'll be Brutal Swing. Okay, so I'm guessing possibly rocking Sludge Bomb maybe as their second move. If they're going full neutral damage with their charge moves. Stunfisk, able to Dragon Breath it down. Able to Dragon Breath down the Moltres. Ooh, unfortunately, not quite enough in us to be able to Sky Attack against the Guzzlord. Oh, but we survived the Brutal Swing. Shoot, okay. Never mind. Apologies. I'm sorry I doubted you, Altaria. I'm sorry I doubted you. We're able to fire off the Sky Attack, bring in the Dunsparce, fire the Drill Run, clear out the Guzzlord, and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. There you go. If that helps with any, I don't know if that helps with the push to power up Altaria, but this one was definitely fighting for its life on that one. Like the Unova Stunfisk over Galarian Stunfisk. I can see that. Yeah, I think the Unovan Stunfisk has grown on me a lot more in recent years. Also, the electric typing is really dope. Definitely fits the... that flat, like, the fish vibe that I was going for more than the steel, the bear trap that is Galarian Stunfisk. But yeah. Either way, always appreciate the pancakes. Absolute menaces, both of them. Anywho, let's see how we do in match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against JD, 10,029 or 100,029. I don't know, a lot of numbers on that. Anyway, first match is going to be up against a Ferrothorn. I feel like we're at a pretty generally neutral matchup here. Well, we have neutral damage with our Bug Bites and now with our Sand Tomb. Which we are able to clear out their shield, which is really nice. Like that. Ooh, swapping things out for a Chestnut. Which we'll swap out for our Altaria. I'm gonna try to tank out this one. They might have a rock type move that might cover it. A Thunder Punch. Okay. Not as bad. Well, they are coming in with a Low Kick. If I remember correctly, Low Kick got a pretty good boost, pretty good buff this season. First time I think I've actually seen like Low Kick in general, so it's kind of cool to see. Anywho, we'll go ahead and let this next charge move go. Let's see what they're hitting us with. Gonna be another Thunder Punch. Okay. coming in with another sky attack. Clearing out the chestnut. That's gonna do it. It's gonna be Lugia. Shadow Lugia. Ooh, feeling the spice on this one. My goodness, hello. Swap back in for my fortress. Could swap in for Dunsparce, honestly, but risk it for the biscuit. Ooh, too much risking. Might have costed me the win on that one, honestly. tried to got a little too ambitious with the attempt to fortress catch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, anywho, we'll see if we can get ourselves some good damage in with our drill runs here. Not bad, not bad. Coming in with a drill run, clearing out the Ferrothorn. Okay, and before I not get a little too, let's not put any more risk on it than we need to. We'll go ahead and slide some rocks towards the Lugia, clear the Shadow Lugia, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Number 3, yeah? Okay, yeah. How much more enjoyable cups are when you have a team? I feel like it's a give or take. I feel like it can get a little bit monotonous if you just keep running with the same team over and over again. Like, it's good to like mix it up, like maybe like day by day with like different teams. In terms of like going like full randomizer, I do like to, I think the initial shock of like seeing what Pokemon the game decides to bring in for the 3 is fun in and of itself, but I feel like can get annoying, especially if you actually are trying to like get some wins in or get some, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it depends on what your ultimate goals are. Like for me right now, it's just making sure, I guess just seeing if I have a decent understanding of the meta, which I feel like we're in a decent place right now. Then again, we're pretty low in the rankings, so it's hard to gauge. But yeah, I feel like in general, I enjoy having at least a team set up just to see if I have any proper understanding of of a meta of a themed cup of the week. But yeah. Yeah. Then again, also I tend to be a pretty sore loser and a bit of a tryhard, so that's more on me. Oh, on that note, right now we're currently 3-0 in this set. So let's see if we get ourselves win number 4 here as we look for match number 4. Oh, speaking of, match number 4 of the set is going to be against Angie Wiener. Alright, Angie, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Talonflame. So that's an immediate nope on out of there. Gonna bring in the Dunsparce. Okay, go ahead and just opt to slide some rocks their way straight from the get-go. And with that, helping things out for a what looks like a very dapper Greninja. Yeah, is indeed a Greninja rocking a hat. Okay, coming in with the Night Slash. Checking up a shield here. Running out immediately for my fortress. Try tank out this next charge move. Hitting on the Night Slash. Ow. I'll let this go. It's gonna be Flame Charge. Okay. Check on the shield here. That'll be Fly. Okay. They might have another one already charged. Clear the Talon Flame. Ooh, going back in with the Greninja. That's not going to be Oranguru. I wonder if I can see Oranguru like at all in this cup. That's cool. Oranguru definitely coming in hot with that confusion pressure. Probably coming in with some pretty nasty pressure with was it Brutal Swing? Oh, Psychic. Okay. Yeah, coming in with another Sky attack their way, and I think with this we knock out the Oranguru. Yep, research tells me we do, so we are able to clear out the Oranguru and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. Or was it 3 of the set? I gotta double check. GG's. GG's all around. 4 of the set. Okay. Yep, there we go. Woo. Yeah, Ice Fang Drapion's cooking for you. Oh yeah, I know. That's pressure, right? That's fast move pressure if I ever seen it. My goodness. Plus, I feel like even though it doesn't generate as much as I think it's Poison Sting, it's still pretty nasty. It still gets the charge moves pretty quickly from what I've seen, or at least it feels like that. So I don't deny the power of Ice Fang Drapion. I feel like it pretty much solos my team, honestly. Anyway, did I get some Blip Bugs? I think I got a couple Blip Bugs. I have at least one, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, oh, I do. My one and only. And it's a hundo. Hey. That's right. That threw me for a loop when I first got it. I was like, oh. One and done myself 100% Blip Bug. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but we got a hundo Blip Bug. Oh, is it good for Ultra? Ooh. Like Orbeetle in general, or like the hundo, or the hundo gets it into proper ultra rank? Then I have a reason to try and farm Blip Bug candies. Either way. Oh, hundo is prob, not in general. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming the CP gets close to Ultra, so hundo will probably be your best. Good for this cup. Oh. Actually, that's good to know. In case we actually do run into, was it Orbeetle out here? If we see an Orbeetle in the next set and it absolutely solos my team, I'm blaming you. No, I'm kidding. But in any event, though, right now we're currently 4-0. Let's see if we can go for the full 5-0. We're going to a final match against, what's that, Lana Rhodes OF? Alright, Lana Rhodes, let's see what you got. Starting things out with a Shiny Flex Lantern. That's not a lantern in a hot minute. Another absolutely classic Mon. Packing some pretty nasty neutral damage with their Sparks, and I'm assuming eventually Thunderbolt and or Surf. Got some good super effective damage in, and we're able to lower the defensive by a little bit, so we'll take that. And this next attack go, it's going to be Thunderbolt. Gets me well into the yellow. Excuse me. Wasting no time here, going straight for another sand tune. Do we take a shield or do we take the lantern? Lantern it is. So that. Ooh, next one's gonna be. Oh, it's Gorgeist. Hello, Gorgeist. Honestly, probably shouldn't have stuck it out to tank out all those incinerates. That probably costed me. That probably costed me some time on that one. Anyway, we're bringing in the Altaria. We're tanking a Shadow Ball. Now they're swapping out for a Ferret. Okay. Go ahead and swap right out from a Dunsparce. It'll be the battle of the normal types. Let's go. Now, the big question is whether or not this Ferret knows Brick Break or if it knows Trailblaze. Or it could completely surprise and just have like a totally different moveset that I don't remember Ferret having. Always a very real possibility. The spice is always real. Okay, it's gonna be Brick Break. Let this go. Say goodbye to our Dunsparce there. Like that, they're coming back in with the Gorgeist. Popping up a shield here. Maybe Seed Bomb. Okay. Getting out the shield. I respect it. Yeah, I think they might have us here. They might be double charging up on Shadow Ball at this point. I'll check a shield here just in case, but... Oh, okay. Baiting us out with a Seed Bomb. Fair enough. But yeah, the Gorgeist got us here, unfortunately. So that's going to be loss number 1 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so unfortunately not a full 5-0, but we still got ourselves a very solid 4 wins out of 5, so we'll definitely still take that. We can also still claim this 2120 Stardust, a fast TM, 3 rare candies, and a Duskull. Always a big fan of Duskull. Got ourselves a brand new Duskull. Interesting IV, so go ahead and transfer out. Not a lot of coverage for the Pumpkin. Oh yeah, the Pumpkin had our number on that one, not gonna lie. It's got good coverage on it, not gonna lie. But yeah. Any event, we tried our best. We fought as good as we could, but the pumpkin got us, and the pumpkin carved us out on the end. That's okay. Either way, we are still able to get ourselves enough wins to make it to lucky rank 13. Ayo. Zoomed out again. Let me fix that real quick. What happened to my 4? There we go. Okay. So far, holding up strong. We got 2 sets. Set number 1 and set number 3. We were able to do 4 wins out of 5. Set number 2 was a little bit in the negative, but kind of kept it close in the center with 2 wins out of 5 on that one. So still holding up okay. We do have... I don't think we're going to be able to do 7 more sets in half an hour. Unless we maybe 2 sets if anything. Or maybe 1 more set in this time and then a full start the new set in once it hits midnight. But yeah, at the very least we'll try and get 2 more sets in before we call it a night. Before we do that, real quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Okay. Okay. On that note, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. jump into the Jungle Cup. And to introduce the team once again, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Fortress in the front, who is rocking Bug Bite, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging on the middle, we have Dunsparce, who's rocking Rollout, Drill Run, and Rock Slide. And closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and see how we do in set number 4 of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be against Fox Saitama. Alright, Fox Saitama, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Piloswine. Piloswine actually having pretty good play against my entire team, but I feel like Fortress is a good neutral matchup to start things out, so we'll take it. Definitely don't want Altaria to be facing off against Piloswine, that is for certain. Now Piloswine coming in with a Stone Edge. Oof. And some pretty nasty neutral damage in and of itself. Go ahead and fire off a Sand Tomb their way, lower their defense, and take out their first shield. We'll take that. Oh, next one's gonna be Licky Licky. Okay, Licky Licky's interesting. Go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Fortress alive for a little bit longer. And for another Sand Tomb. Oi, how come I can't attack? I lost my ability to attack for a second. Also, I've seen the what was it? The rollout damage come in, so I'm realizing Altaria's probably wasn't the best choice to go up against Licky Licky. Could have helped with something in the back instead of dealing with Licky Licky or Piloswine. But yeah, it is what it is. We do still take out their last shield though, so I will take that. Almost getting the farm down, but we do get to the Sky Attack at least before our demise there. Okay. Apparently last mon's gonna be, oh, well, not the last mon just yet, but Quagsire is their next mon. I'll have to let this go. I'll say goodbye to my Fortress here. Alright, people, you've done well. What's the other mon? It was Licky Licky. Ooh, Licky Licky might still be pretty well powered. So we might run into a little bit of trouble there. Oh, speaking of, how much health was left on Licky Licky? Oh, not bad. Let us go. This is gonna be Body Slam. Probably get us deep into the yellow. Or right to the yellow. I might have undercharged a little bit too much. Yep. I'm putting a lot of risk on this one. Okay, we're double charged on Drill Run. Hopefully it's enough. Dunsparce, hang on for dear life. Stay with me, Dunsparce. Get the Drill Run, clear the Quagsire, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Oh, he undercharged. I wonder if he was trying to build up on trying to save energy for... Actually, I don't know why he would. Because if Dunsparce is my last mon, then... Oh, I do have... I don't know. I don't know what would have been the reason to undercharge. Unless they just assumed they was going to take my last shield. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. Yeah, it did feel like one of the body slams wasn't as strong. I wonder if they were just... Maybe they assumed the shield was coming in and didn't put as much effort into it. That would be my best guess. By the way, we were able to hold our own on that one, so we'll still take it. Okay. On that note, right now we're 1-0, but let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go against Gilsias 1. Match number 2. First matchup is going to be up against a Tentacruel. Okay. Tentacruel's an interesting one. I think we do resist the poison type moves we fire our way, but Scald is another story. And also lowers our attack. Bit of a bummer on that one. Gonna make the Sand Tomb. Doesn't really do much damage by itself, but does lower the defense, so that's our bug bites and whatnot do a little bit more damage. Going with another Skull, gets us deep into the red. We actually do get another debuff. I think it's only like a pretty... I don't recall if it's a slim chance, but I do recall Scald is only a certain chance to get a debuff. Anywho, now coming in with the Cradley. A little bit more damage in before we met our demise there. Now I'm trying to remember what we were just fighting. Oh shoot. Tentacruel. That's right. I'm okay with sticking it with Dunsparce for now. Attack did get debuffed, which is kind of a bummer, but otherwise we managed through the Rock Tomb okay. Check a shield here. There'll be another Rock Tomb. Okay. Next one is going to be Zweilous. Super effective Dragon Breath damage. I'm gonna let this go. I can't recall if Zweilous usually runs with a Dragon type charge move. It's gonna be Dark Pulse. Okay. Pretty nasty neutral damage if anything, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. And then it's got attack, clearing out their last shield. Use my final shield here. Look at the Bowdus Slam. Going back in with the Tentacruel. Oh, I'm running on empty. That's not a good sign. I think the Tentacruel sweeps me from here. Oh no, Acid. Oh, I got some pretty nasty setup if anything. That's what's left. I think a little bit left in Zweilous, and then let's see the last one. Cradley. Cradley's still alive. Yeah, Cradley's gonna run to us. I was like, oh, I almost have Sky Attack, but not quite enough energy on Sky Attack on that, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's gonna be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And do I have Pylo? I'm not sure if I actually have Pylo. I don't. Well, this one's too high of an attack. I guess I technically have this one. Do I have any? I have a bunch of Swinubs that I need to evolve. Jeebus, why do I have so many Swinubs? I even have a Hundle Swinub for some reason. Yeah, I also have a Shadow Swinub. A couple Shadow Swinubs, actually. Oh, this is not bad. I feel like rank 1, maybe? I don't know. It's either rank 1 or it's not ideal at all. Hundo's always fun. But yeah. I have to spend some time to set up a pilot swine. I can get some... What was it? I don't know if I'll get one set up tonight. I think probably maybe later. we'll get a pilot swine going. Yeah, keep running with the team we have, and then maybe later I'll get something. Try out a live Pylo power up stream. Let's go. But nah. Maybe some other time. Maybe I'll set up a pilot swine for... I don't know if we'll do it for a live stream. Maybe I'll do maybe like a single set video or something later. But how much dust do I have? I have enough dust, I'm pretty sure. I should. Yeah, I have like 1.6 million. I have the dust. I have the swine nubs. Just don't want to go through the hassle of figuring out which one's the one that I want to build. Really. Need to run Scrafty one of these. I should run a Scrafty one of these days. What's the next cup that's coming up? What's next? Oh, the Open Leagues are coming up next. Maybe I'll build a Scrafty team for Great League. Or Ultra League. Yes, I think I use Kelsey. Kelsey IV, I think, is the one that I use. But yeah, makes things easier than just like manually entering it into PV Poke and then figuring out like each one, like, oh, how does it compare and all that. But yeah. So yeah, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, would love to run Scrafty. Maybe for our Great League and Ultra League, one of our Great League and Ultra League teams for the Open Cups or the Open Leagues. We'll run Scrafty with some mods. Figure out how that works. Anywho, as of right now, we'll keep on keeping on with the team that we got. We're 1-1 right now, but let's see how we do in match number 3 of the set against Gob 202. All right, Gob, let's see what you got. First round's gonna be up against a Gligar. Okay. Let me swap on out for my Altaria. That way, I'm pretty sure we just pretty much mitigate all of Gligar's damage into Aerial Ace and its wing attacks. Pretty much. Or Night Slash, I'm sorry. Night Slash could be a thing too. With that, next one we're dealing with is going to be Malamar. Okay, Malamar's interesting. See how well we handle. I'm guessing this is going to be foul play. I think it's going to get us deep into the red, if anything. Or right to the red. Definitely have some decent pressure with the sideways. Go ahead and fire another Sky Attack away. Clear out their first shield. Coming in with Fortress, just bug biting the rest of Malamar right on out of here. That's going to be a return of Ziglagar. The good news is I think no matter what, even if they do opt for Dig, it's pretty much just going to be neutral damage, so we're okay there. It's going to be Night Slash. We'll go ahead and hit them with some hopefully neutral damage, or take out the last shield with the Rock 2. Yeah. Let this next one go. Maybe Dig. Gets us deep into the red. Now firing off a Sand Tomb their way. Most likely resisted. And I don't think it's going to be enough to knock out, but it does lower their defensive by a little bit, so I'll still take that. Say goodbye to our fortress here. Alright, but you've done well. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be Quadsire. Okay. Cleared out the last shield. We'll take it. Okay, check a shield here. Can be Stone Edge. Ooh, could be already another Stone Edge. If it is, I think we can tank it out. Yeah, we can take out this one. Ooh, forgot to check if this person already still has another mon in the back. If they do, I probably shouldn't try and tank out too much of their. Oh, they do have something's in the back. I don't know what. Now we are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Clodsire. Oh, and we are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Gligar as well. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. So far, so good. We're currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we go for win number 3 here against Jose R. Polar. Alright, Jose, what do you got? First one's gonna be a Shadow Talonflame. Oh, that is very much an extra nope right on out of there. Swapping right on in for my Dunsparce. Which is we're gonna swap out for Umbreon. Ooh, going all in on the bulk. Okay. Let's see how well we handle. It's gonna be Dark Pulse. Okay. Could be better. Go ahead and let this next one go. I think this should get us deep into the red. Yeah. I'll let this go. We'll say goodbye to our Dunsparce here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Swap out to the Talonflame. We'll swap out for our Altaria. Until we're going to swap out for the Unovan Stunfisk. The Flamethrower. We'll get some decent neutral damage in, if anything. Let this next one go. Get us probably deep into the yellow, if anything. Yep. I want to shield one here. I might shield one here. Okay, come in with a Flamethrower. They're coming in with Talonflame. Oh, it's gonna be Flame Charge. Yeah, that pretty much knocks me out. Immediate knockout on that one. Ooh, we might have a... we still have to deal with the rest of Stunfisk though, which has me concerned. Yeah, unfortunately, we just didn't have quite enough health to handle the rest of the Thunder Shocks on that one. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Umbreon kind of brings things to a standstill, I'm not going to lie. I do still like Umbreon though. One of my favorite evolutions. But yeah, in terms of battling against it or battling with it, it kind of brings things to a crawl, not gonna lie. But anyway, what cup would you make if you could? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like we should do... We haven't done an Ultra League. Or we do some Ultra League cups, but we haven't done it in a while. I don't know, honestly. I know at this point we've pretty much been rehashing pretty much the same cups over and over again, but I think at this point, yeah, I'll be real with you. I'm not all that clever myself in terms of figuring out like themed cups. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I do. Unova Cup. Hey, Unova Cup was... Did they ever actually do a Unova Cup? If they haven't, I feel like they should. Unova has a... I feel like Unova has a pretty solid, Pokemon... pool of Pokemon to choose from that you can use for that cup. Yeah. I would do Unova Cup, honestly. I'd play that. That'd be kind of fun. I could definitely see Scrafty up there. Zweilous. Maybe Hydreigon. That's some other good ones. I don't think I'd see Watchog or the Elemental. Maybe I don't know about the Elemental Monkeys. Cresselia might be a menace. I don't know if we want to... Oh no, Cresselia's not Unova. What am I talking about? Cresselia's Sinnoh. What am I talking about? Unpheasant? Just decent flying type coverage. Like you had Vanillix. If it's Great League, we can't do the... I want to say Knights of Justice, but that's not... like Swords of Justice. If we do Ultra League, then we could. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard on this now. Yeah, I would like a Unova Cup. See, I'm surprised we didn't have a Kalos Cup with Kalos Tour, but I don't know how much Mons you can bring for. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll go ahead and jump right into. Let's go ahead and finish up this set. We're currently 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can end in a win here against El Calvissimo. All right, El Calvissimo, starting things out with a Gorgeist. Oh, buddy. Going up on out there. I already know there's fire getting spit out of that. There's fire getting spit out from that Gorgeist. It's a very spicy pumpkin. Anyway, sliding some rocks towards the Togekiss. Able to clear out... Not clear out shield number 1. Actually able to do some good super effective damage. Alright, we'll go ahead and check our shield here because I think Aura Sphere hits like a truck. With that, oh, we actually do not clear out the... I'm going to try tank it then. Can we tank? That may have been a mistake. But at least we'll keep a shield. Give it a little bit extra energy on that one. Might not have been my best move. But now we're coming in with the Altaria. We are down a shield. And Gorgeist is pretty full of energy. Ooh, without just swapping out for Galarian Weezing. Okay, interesting. Ooh, Galarian Weezing does know Overheat. that could be a problem. I foresee that being quite a big problem to deal with in a moment. Check the shield. Overheat. They go for a second one like back to back. Can we survive it? They are heavily debuffed in their attack. 4 times weakness. That 4 times weakness though. Ooh, we survived, but we don't have enough energy to really do anything with that survival. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I see we've hit a pattern with our battles out here. Starting out with 4 wins out of 5, going into 2 wins out of 5, going into 4 wins out of 5. Now once again 2 wins out of 5. Yeah, the pumpkin's too tough for me. I gotta really play around against. I think what really got me was the Aura Sphere fired off from the last Togekiss. Like honestly, I feel like if it didn't get the second Aura Sphere, we would have been in a much better place. But maybe that's just me. I think the pumpkin was still giving us a lot of trouble, but I feel like we would have been better. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We were able to make some progress to rank 14, and we got ourselves a cool 1980 Stardust out of that, so we'll still take that. We can go ahead and... Okay, so with that, we are currently... I think all in all, we're still in the positive with our sets. I think we're 12 wins overall with 8 losses, so we're pretty good there. Fingers crossed we hold up well. We'll go ahead and do one more set to close things out. Jump right back into the basic awards, jump into the Jungle Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using one final time for tonight. We're kicking things off with Fortress in the front, who is rocking Bug Bite, Sand Tomb, and Rock Tomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Dunsparce, who's rocking Rollout, Drill Run, and Rock Slide. And then closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do. For match number 1 of this set, we're going to be against Jacob Elzinga. Excuse me. Alright, Jacob, what do you got? First one's going to be up against an Electrode. Oh, that's very neutral. Hello. We're looking at maybe Wild Charge? Foul Play? Foul Play? Okay. That's cool. I don't know how to handle Electrode. If I had to be 100% real with you. Oh, you're able to get some good damage in with the Sand Tomb, so we'll take that. Go ahead and check up Shield here. I think we're in good enough health with Fortress to be able to save our Fortress for now. That they are swapping things out for their Altaria. Coming in with our Rock Tomb, maybe we'll clear out shield number 1. Go ahead and pivot right on into our Dunsparce. Let's see how much the attack debuff helps us out here. It's gonna be Dazzling Gleam. We handle Dazzling Gleam. We gift them. We gift Dazzling Gleam. Slide some rocks their way, get them deep into the red. Try to take out this next charge move. Could be Sky Attack. Okay. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still kicking. We are able to roll out the rest of the Altaria. Like that. Ooh, last one's gonna be wiggly tough. That's it lives up to its name. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. I think all we're doing is just giving him more energy. Very much not an ideal place to be. But I'm hoping they're not double charged and we can get the sky attack off. Well, Dazzling Gleam again. Okay. Thought they were going to go for like an Icy Wind or something. At least get the attack debuff. But it does give us an opportunity to fire off a sky attack their way. Clear out the Wiggly. Dragon Breath the rest of the Electrode. Yes, we can. So we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Fitty win rate. But yeah, it's a tough matchup overall, not gonna lie. Dazzling Gleam was unexpected. Expecting maybe yeah, I was still thinking Icy Wind was probably gonna be the thing for Wiggly, but either way. Right now we're currently 1-0. Let's see if we go 2-0 and go against Chris 2905. Alright, Chris, let's see what you got. First round's gonna be up against a Galvantula. Okay. What's Galvantula, you know? Discharge, lunge. Coming in with lunge. Very lucky we called that one. Anyway, oh, next matchup is gonna be up against Talonflame. Okay. Coming in with Sand Tomb, lowering their defensive by a little bit. And with that, we can go ahead and start rolling some rocks their way. Now we can slide some rocks their way. Clear out shield number 1. Go ahead and chuck a shield here. There'll be flame charge, okay. Might have gotten them close to. I'm not sure if one more rollout would have knocked them out. It would have been real close though. But just to play it safe, going all in on the oh, next mon's gonna be Umbreon. Oh, back at it again with the Pokemon, the bulky evolution. That is Umbreon. Coming back in with Fortress. I think we should be able to tank out at least one Dark Pulse or Foul Play. Yep. Get to the Sand Tomb to at least decrease that. That level of bulk. Okay. And then we are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Galvantula. And before they come back with Umbreon, they've opted to call tonight, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh yeah, was it this season that? No, I think it was last season that foul play got buffed. Yeah, I can't remember. Was it just less energy cost? Or was it? Anyway, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Baba Yaga 021 BR. Oh, just kidding. We ran out of time. And we won. What? Oh, it gained damage. Oh, okay. What happened there? What? Well, nothing really counted from that one, so I guess we continue to look for match number 3. Anyway, match number 3 of this set is going to go up against J-Man 4400. Alright, J-Man, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against the Piloswine. Don't need to look to build that one later. Getting some good neutral damage in with our... Well, we're also running low on battery. Coming with the Stone Edge. Oof. Coming with the Sand Tomb. Here, clear out shield number 1. I'll take it. Oh, so everything's up for Altaria. Oh, I should have swapped up on my own Altaria. I don't know why I didn't. It's okay. We got Dunsparce. Dunsparce can hold its own. Going with the Rock Slide, and we get them deep into the red. Probably could save that energy for later, but it's okay because we're going for another Rock Slide. We'll clear out shield number 2. Okay, I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, check up shield number 2. Oh, for a Dragon Pulse. Hello. Coming back in with the Piloswine. Opting to go for the Drill Run here. Get them deep into the red. Wasting no time here, going straight for the Rock Slide. Duh. Clearing out the Piloswine. That last one is going to be Pelipper. I don't think they have enough for Hurricane. I think it's too soon for Hurricane. It'll be Weather Ball, okay. Okay, we were able to catch that. Okay, check the shield here. Let's try to keep our Atari alive for a little bit longer. Could be another Weather Ball. And just to play it a little bit on the safe side, we're going all in on a Sky Attack. Give it a minute for Altaria to go Super Saiyan. There we go. Firing off the Sky Attack and securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, oh, ain't no way people second move a Pelican. You'd be surprised. And then the Pelican holds water. Anyway, match number 4 of the set is going against Jumu Hank. Hey, Jumu Hank, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Vigoroth. Coming with some counter damage, pretty nasty neutral stuff. Probably also hitting us with some maybe neutral damage and Rock Slide. Or looking to bait out our shields with Body Slam. Maybe it knows Brick Break? I'm not sure off the top of my head, I can't recall. I'll find out in a minute what charge move Vigoroth's firing our way. It's gonna be the Rock Slide, gets us deep into the yellow. Ooh, that though, swapping things out for the Gourgeist. Ooh, our arch nemesis. Do manage to get the attack debuff on it though, so or the defense debuff on it. I'm sorry. So we do have that going for us. We'll see how we handle. I'm guessing this is gonna be Seed Bomb. Yeah, unless they were feeling lucky with a Shadow Ball. We'll slide some rocks their way, get them deep into the yellow. I'll let one go. I think that'll get me deep into the red, but we should be okay. Ooh. Okay, I'll chuck my shield here. Let's keep our energy up on our Vigoroth. Vigoroth, Dunsparce. That way, and swap out for our Altaria to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Vigoroth. Yeah, ooh, last one's gonna be Galarian Weezing. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Guessing probably Sludge Spam in our near future. Or Brutal Swing. Sludge, okay. Can I get to another drill run? I don't know. Oh, what did I select? I selected drill run. Okay. That's on me. I got a little too hasty with the drill run. Still cleared the Gorgeist though, which is nice. Oh, I'm just kidding. We didn't clear the Gorgeist. Okay, yeah, I think they got us here. It was pretty much where it ends for us on that one. But yeah, unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of the set here. RIP's there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Sultan Snake, hello, welcome to the stream on Twitch. Welcome to your great trainer. I appreciate. I don't know if that was the best match to showcase that, but I appreciate. We're okay. We're figuring it out as we go along. Oh, and I'm guessing why I sent in Dunsparce against Gorgeist. Pretty much to shut down Shadow Ball. Because I assume most of the power from Gorgeist comes from Shadow Ball. So. Oh, it's the Carp that is. You're right. Only true legends don the Carp hat. It's the signature look of superiority. You may not like it, but this is true peak trainer physique right here. It's all about the Carp. You're right. That's clearly what it is. It's all about the Carp. The Carp makes us look like professionals out here. Anywho. But yeah, in any event, let's go ahead and see how we do in our final match of this set, which is going to be against Jackson LOG. Alright, Jackson, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Clodsire. I'm okay to stick it out. I'm fine with this. Of course, Stone Edge and Earthquake probably going to hurt quite a bit, but should be fine for the most part. And start debuffing the defense of the bulky Sire. Clodsire coming in with the Earthquake. Got us right to yellow. And on that note, I think we should be able to survive at least one Earthquake. If they do fire one more our way, like right now. I don't know. Might be a little bit risky. It's gonna be Stone Edge. Okay, Stone Edge we handle. Ooh. Got a little too risky on that one. Probably should have fired off the Sand Tomb while I had the chance. But with that, it does give an opportunity for me to farm down a little bit on the Clodsire with our Altaria. And it's going to be the Licky. Oh, dang it. I was just about to try and switch out to try and see if I can catch, but I'm assuming it's going to be a Shadow Ball. Go be Body Slam. Okay. Well, either way, that would have been. Oh, my timing's all over the place. I have like negative timing right now. That's okay. We still tank these Body Slams. Oh, last one's going to be Oranguru. Okay. Confusion damage definitely adding up, not gonna lie, but otherwise we're okay. Coming to drill one, clearing out shield number 1. Coming in with another drill run, we can declare potentially shield number 2. Or do decent damage to the Oranguru, we'll take it. And let this next one go. It'll be Trailblaze. Ooh, doesn't knock me out yet. Opportunity to fire off another drill run their way. We'll get them deep into the red. We'll take it. We'll take it. Shield here in case they're going all in on the Shadow Ball. It is indeed Shadow Ball. I think I needed one more Dragon Breath to get that Sky Attack up and running. Nope, there we go. Okay, fire the Sky Attack their way. Clear the Licky. And all that's left is the rest of Oranguru. Hopefully they're not double charged on, like... Okay, it's gonna be Trailblaze. We handle. And we are able to Dragon Breath down the rest of the Oranguru and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, yeah. We managed to keep the pattern going with another 4 wins out of 5. So go ahead and claim the 2280 Stardust, 6 rare candies, and we got an encounter with a Morpeko. And cool, got ourselves a brand new Morpeko. Also our first catch of the day, we'll take it. I'll transfer you out though. Now we claim the rank awards in the case we're ever so close to rank 14. Ever so close. Slowly but surely. Oh, Consultant Snake. I want a shiny Shadow Shiny Carp and never get one. Oh, yeah, someday. Yeah, also on the hunt for a shiny Shadow Carp, I believe. Oh, but Spectre Killer, you're rocking the Shiny Carp or the Licky Licky? Either way, I feel like that's a flex. The Licky Licky is always a good flex in and of itself. Yeah. Yeah. So I think with that, I think we can go ahead and... It is a brand new day. We technically do have 5 more sets, but I think we got a good amount of battles in today, so I think we'll go ahead and call it here for the night. Slowly but surely, I think if we keep up the... Who raid? Someone raid? I don't think I see anyone who raided. Oh, Shiny Shadow Carp, 1311 too. Oh, that's interesting. It's an interesting IV spread. Definitely heavy on attack. I think melts through other mons like no tomorrow. Anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I think from here though, we're just gonna go ahead and call it a night from here. Catch a breather. Yeah, one more work day and then the weekend. But yeah. In the meantime, though, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much to Scraggy, Spectre Killer, Sultan Snake, Poke Nerd Joe, Andre, Legend, Jarrell, Trainer Thomas, Pratisha, Chaitanya, Guafieto, Emin the Blader. I apologize, I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting somebody. Pizza Burger. Yeah, thank you very much, one and all, for stopping by, chatting throughout. Always much appreciated. ZA next. Actually, on that note, technically we had TCG Pocket scheduled for tomorrow, kind of spoiling my schedule in a moment, but I did miss out on the ZA stream yesterday, so we're gonna make up for it tomorrow. So yes, in fact, we will be continuing our journey through ZA tomorrow. But for now, if you do want to check out that stream or any future streams, you of course subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter, /X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, I'll show the infographic on screen, but technically the next stream, as mentioned previously, we did miss out on the Legends EA stream yesterday, so we're going to do a makeup stream tomorrow at roughly about this time on both YouTube and Twitch instead of our TCG Pocket battles. And then following that on Saturday will be our regularly scheduled program on both YouTube and Twitch. We'll be continuing our journey through Pokemon Fire Red. So we have some 2 more streams planned. Apologies, we'll be postponing on TCG Pocket, but instead continuing our journey through Legends ZA, and then on Saturday continuing our journey through Pokemon Fire Red. With that said, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.